Chinedu Philip.
I'm Ahadat.
I'm not single.
I'm single.
I don't do skinny girls.
I don't have a spec.
That's all you say.
I can date a tall guy. I can date a thick guy. I can date a slim guy. I can date a fair guy. I can date a dark guy.
How about down there?
Oh, like size? I don't mind. I don't want to call what I had love. Why is everyone's relationship complicated?
I don't like girls with too intense with social media.
The reason why I'm usually single has no explanation. Good sex. Okay, maybe good sex is. So you don't like needy girlfriends?
I'm not saying you should be needy, but not extra needy.
If I have to get in trouble for you,
You're toxic. I don't want. And you don't like toxic.
human beings will not listen until they've been hurt. If you don't feel the pain of being hurt, nobody can ever prepare you for it.
If something's happened with my girlfriend and it's wrong, I feel like I have a problem to work onto my own self too.
I always want to ask people who get married, how are you certain that they're the one?
Who wouldn't want like a complete guy with sex, money?
I'm sorry, but your response is giving me Bruno Mars, count on me. I don't know if you listen to me.
No.
So I'd prefer we travel out than do a big wedding.
You're not a mechanic at all. You seriously, you're really a baller.
I'm bad with eye contact. Hi.
Okay, it's fine. Hi,
Really?
sorry. How you doing?
Ahadat. I'm good. You?
I'm good. I'm doing all right. So,
Okay.
so you want to go first, or should I go first?
Oh no, I threw it to you earlier, so go first, please.
All right. So I'm Chinedu Philip.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you here too. I'm an agric engineer. That's on the day, and at night I'm actually a security person. Actually, I do more of security works and stuff.
Oh,
CCTV precisely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for homes and stuff. And I'm not single.
That's nice.
What they call it, but it's that whole issue with in between.
Complicated.
Kind of in a way though. Yeah. Sure.
Why is everyone's relationship complicated?
Well, it's a long story. What's fine. I think
Okay,
be
so
a story for
let's-
some other time. Yeah,
that's-
sure. And then from the name, I'm Nigerian. Yeah. I schooled here in Ghana. I think I came to Ghana first in 2013 about. Did my HID level, finished, did the service thingy, and then worked for a while in Mofar. And
Okay.
and then
Here you are.
that.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, I completed Tamale Technical University. I
Okay.
have a diploma in business management.
Nice.
For now, I make candles for sale. Someone asked me what I do. I'm like, nothing. And I remember, oh no, it's not nothing. I make candles,
So
center
I can
candles.
see you're an entrepreneur then.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
Nice, that's
And
nice.
kind of like an entrepreneur, beginner entrepreneur.
There's something at beginner. It starts from somewhere.
Why do you all say that?
Oh, most definitely. Come on.
Okay, well, yeah. So it's not really big. I'm single.
You're single. Oh, okay.
Intentionally single.
It's fine. It's
Yeah.
okay. You get your reasons actually.
Yeah.
So I guess just get straight to the point already. So hope you don't mind me asking questions and stuff.
Yeah,
So
let's
all here, right?
throw it, right?
Okay. But have you been in a relationship before?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes, I have.
Do you want to talk a little bit about it, or just
It was okay until it wasn't, and I think that's how most relationships usually go. It's always so floral in the beginning, and so you blind yourself with the red flags, or you probably don't even let yourself see the red flags. Not to talk of like seeing it and be like, oh, okay, maybe it's nothing. You just hide yourself from it, and then a few weeks, few months, it gets sour and you just have to end it. But most of my relationships have ended very mutually. So,
okay.
yeah, we didn't really have that big toxic fights.
What are your red flags there? Because I don't think you emphasized on it already.
Toxic.
Just that.
Yeah, people who are toxic and they don't know. Like, they lie to themselves that the abnormal things they do are normal.
Okay.
Yeah, like if it's not normal, you have to know. You have to be self-aware enough to know that this is not normal. So you have to be able to tell yourself, even though I've decided that this is the path I want to take, I know it's not okay and I'm taking it anyways. But don't tell me that you don't know that this thing you did or tried to do is insane. You have to know, like, there's a limit.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you? Let's go to you. Have you been in a relationship?
Oh,
Well, you
yeah.
said you are in a relationship
Well, I've been in a couple of relationships actually.
before.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, a
A
lot.
couple like
Yeah, when I mean
20.
okay, a couple is too. No, I could say more than a couple. That's the right word actually. More than a couple. So,
Okay.
I start off with my first relationship. You know, that's one. Good. It went for a long while, almost 6 years, and that was like beautiful. I think it was-
6 years. You dated for
yeah,
6 years.
and that's because it's my first love. So hold on. So, it was a long one. It was it was a long one, and then I think after that was I could just say situationship, not relationship, because this one just came in like just that it wasn't really like the first one. So like I had like numerous ones actually. So yeah,
I like
so
the honesty.
almost definitely
Yeah.
that's all here. So it's been back and forth. Yeah, I don't think I've had an experience in your own term like toxic relationship, but
Okay.
in the other run, I think it was more of me running away because, like you said, at some point it gets sour.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you get to ask yourself, what are you
It's
like?
really
And when it comes to
necessary.
love is a choice.
It is. It
So
is.
it depends if you want to choose, if you want to be in love or you're not in love.
You
Actually,
choose.
Uh-huh.
You always
So-
choose yourself first.
most definitely.
Yeah.
So,
What does love mean to you?
well,
That question is
it's broad.
yeah.
It's broad because when you mean it depends on who we're talking about right now. Because if you
Right.
ask me generally, I feel like it's just if you ask me, I think love means you have to count on somebody. Like counting on someone, that's a part of love actually. Like trusting someone you can be able to trust is part of love actually. And there's a lot involved. So, but if you ask me what does love mean to me in my relationship, I think it's all about me trying to cherish somebody for the rest of my life, being with somebody that actually I can count on, someone I can trust, someone I can live with, someone I think making the future better with.
I'm sorry, but your response is giving me Bruno Mars. Count on me. I don't know if you listen to me.
No. I'm
Okay.
just saying this is my own perspective actually when it
okay.
comes to love. So it goes beyond that.
Yeah,
But like I
it's-
said, in relationship, it's like me counting on somebody, someone I could love, I could cherish, I could have a
Right.
family with, and this year. So basically, that's it. How about you? What does love mean to you? Even though you're not,
At the moment, I'm still trying to figure it
I mean,
out.
previously, let's go.
So
beyond
previously, I don't want to call what I had love
this. Okay.
because I've gotten to a point where I realized most of it really wasn't love. Like it was excitement, like the adrenaline of meeting someone who is excited about you, and so the fact that you think that they like you so much, you automatically like them. You don't think, why do I like them? Do I really like them? Really, really like them? And so I'm still trying to redefine what love means for me.
Well, I thought you girls know how to pick pick the choice actually when it comes to when you meet people and stuff and decide
Do we?
like if it's like a red flag or like you do know actually. It depends on the lines you get from them. So
Or it depends on the cunning people you meet. Some people are so cunning, you can't just meet them and be able to tell. I think that's a lie. You can't just meet a human and be able to tell what type of person they are supposed to be or they are. It's a lie. You don't. I don't think anyone should believe that. People pretend. People have different states. People are so different. Like you see someone like this and they have maybe millions of characters, different characters. Characters when they are alone, characters when they are with this particular friend, characters when they are with their parents, characters when they are with their aunties. It's a whole different thing. So just to meet someone and be like, oh, it's giving bad energy. No, they could just be in a bad mood. Or they are good, and they could just be in their narcissistic mood. So you can't tell. So no, I don't think I can tell when I meet someone and the energy is right.
That's a big word actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do I need to ask this?
No.
Wait, hold on. Do I need to ask this question even though you said you don't? Like your whole love thing is be shaky right now.
Okay,
Would you want to
so-
marry one day? And it's shaky.
It's part of the trying to figure out what love
Yeah,
means to
but
me.
in this
But
part of the world, let me use Africa precisely. It's like a phase whereby we grew up, we go to school, we get married, we give kids. Like that's what we grew up with actually. So if you're telling me like right now because of love you don't want to get married,
no. Okay.
No, I'm trying
okay.
like no, because
Yeah.
definitely you understand what I'm saying. So I'm trying to say like, so are you going to go through that phase too, or you have your own opinion,
About
not going through
marriage.
that whole phase? So that's what I'm asking the question right now. What do you think about marriage? Would you want to get married one day?
Maybe late in my life. Yes.
Okay,
Maybe late in my life. It might be very late.
I would want to get married though. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
Who
you.
wouldn't want
The
it?
way
But
you started. Who? Okay.
who wouldn't want it?
I
It's a
like
beautiful
that.
thing, actually. Seriously, yeah. Even though
Okay.
that's like it's a lot involved, though. That's bad days, it's good days. But come on,
Mm.
even generally, life gives us good days and bad days as well. Too,
Yeah.
so,
Okay. That's true.
so if we're able to like counter that, I think
But here's the thing: life throwing you bad things or good things, it's just you to deal with. But you now have this new human being, and like I said, people have different characters, different type of lives, and you don't know how you're going to deal with. You don't know how they're going to deal with the bad things life is going to throw at you. So how are you? I always want to ask people who get married, how are you certain that they're the one?
you just make your choice. That's it.
And just
Okay. Well. For guys, I'm not trying to like make it a bad thing, but for guys, actually, I think they know when it's the right person.
okay.
If you ask me why,
Mostly
I'm not trying like I'm not
anyways.
trying to sell the boys out right now, but if you ask me why, because you see, I don't know if you've seen people whereby you have this group of friends whereby they come around together. This particular guy that comes cook for them and stuff like that, and they're all like our wife, our wife. But within his own mind, he knows that's not the girl. You get my point. You get what I'm heading to. That's what I'm saying. So most guys would know who they want to marry.
Okay.
You see, you get the point.
I don't think it's easy for women. Actually, I don't think it's that easy for women.
Well. Right now, I wouldn't say for you guys right now, but I think in this era right now, it's all about the money. People don't really really get married or fall in love for actually the right reasons. Actually,
Yeah,
that's why he has the cheese and stuff like that. They're good
So
to go.
that's what I don't want to do. Get married for the wrong reasons. If I decide that I would get married, I don't want to get married for the wrong reasons, like money or good sex. Okay, maybe good sex is a right
Who wouldn't
reason.
choose good sex over like for good marriage? Actually,
You're a man. You definitely say that.
No, I'm being honest, but it goes the other way too.
I
met
agree.
girls. I met girls actually get married today and still go back to their previous relationship.
I totally agree with that.
So
Actually,
who wouldn't want like a complete guy with sex, money, all alone, and like you said, Bruno Mars shit and stuff. So
Yeah.
who wouldn't want that too?
Okay.
So think about it seriously. I think you should, to be honest.
I am. Like
think
I
you
said, it's
should,
not
like, seriously.
something that's totally out of the table, but it's not so in. It's like 1 foot out, 1 foot in. So yeah. Do tribes matter to you in relationships?
Well, not really.
Yeah.
Not really, because why I would say that is because growing up, I know I've always wanted to marry outside my tribe. Like I used to be like, I don't think I'm meeting any African person, probably the white. But I think the older I got, I understood tribe doesn't really matter.
Okay.
It depends on who you get married to. I've seen people get married to like even people from, imagine a good example is people from the West getting married to people from Africa here, and they live
Yeah,
peacefully. So
interracial
and sometimes I
couples.
think about the fact that probably the meals, like probably in terms of food, would probably like imagine we're both Africans right now. Maybe
Right.
we eat eba together or gari, let me just say, or banku together and stuff. And then I'm marrying someone that's from the West, which they don't do that actually.
Often,
but
yeah.
I used to look at that options. But I think when it comes to, I go back to love again. To add it to the whole tribe thing.
Compromise,
Yeah. So it's one thing about compromising, and if you really to make it work, the other party could be like, you know what, let me try and learn his culture. And it happens when it comes to relationship or marriages, people trying to learn each other's culture and try like
fit in.
you
Yeah.
understand, you try like learn each other's culture and then like merge it together and then make a happy family and stuff like that. So I think with me, tribe doesn't really matter actually, because it doesn't. I think
Yeah,
it doesn't.
same here. It really
it doesn't.
I
It doesn't.
stand with you. It does not. What about religion?
Religion,
marry-
religion. No, I think religion. If you ask me to, I think no, because I remember one time I asked my mom if I bring someone from like the Christian. I'm a Christian, so I didn't even introduce that. Yeah, if I bring someone from a different, she's like no, because we're looking at love in the whole thing. Because what's probability you guys come together, like probably I've seen, hold on, let me, before I go back to I've seen couples whereby two couples, I have a friend, both parents that had different religions, one is a Muslim, one is a Christian, but they live happily ever. So I don't think it's a problem. Because when it comes down to the whole thing with the family again, when you give birth to kids and stuff, they still decide. Because fine, you train up a child in a Christian home or a Muslim home. After 18, they go to school. They learn new stuff in school. And they be like, you know what? At this point, I want to change my religion. So I don't think religion really matters actually, because in the long
At the end
run,
of the day, they decide what
they get to decide and stuff like that. So it goes to both parties too. You grow up with this, but probably the older you get to learn stuff and new stuff and like, oh, you know, I don't think this is actually right. That's the right way. You evolve. I don't think it's the right way. But let me try this other religion and see what's up. You get my. Let me try this. Let me try this. So depending from your trials, you get to decide what fits, what's suitable for you, and what you're more comfortable with. So I don't think religion actually matters when it comes to that as well too. So
you should go next.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Okay, I've asked you questions about your red flags, and I think you gave me, like you said it already, toxicity actually. So my red flags, wow. The thing is, if you consider this as a red flag, and sometimes when you get to a relationship, when it's added to your relationship, you figure, oh come on, this is a red flag. I think I like this.
You see, that's blinding yourself.
No, hold on. So red flags is like, so okay, I could be like, I don't know. It may sound like childish, but a good example is most girls will be like, they don't like guys that just fart in the air. It's really appropriate. And
Wait, it's a red flag for some people.
You understand?
Oh, okay.
But with time, you could see it probably stand up as a joke. She doesn't like it. Anytime you see, she's the one even doing it more.
But okay.
No, I'm trying to get some. You see, she's not doing it more. So, but we're looking at like intense red flags for me,
which has happened obviously.
Oh, most definitely, countless of times. But if you look at my own red flags, I think I'll be like, I think when a girl is too needy, it's a problem for me. That's part of my red flags actually. When I mean too needy, I'm not about finance actually, but
emotionally.
Yes, it's too much. I can understand that she's a lady. Yeah, you guys have like, you know, emotions sprung out all there, like, you know, in the air and stuff. Like, I get it, but when it becomes too much, it's a really total red flag, because sometimes I can't handle it. I can't handle it. You understand?
So you don't like needy girlfriends?
I'm not saying you should be needy, but not extra needy. There's a difference between needy and being extra needy. I don't know if you get it.
Like, I'm trying to.
No, like, I'm being honest. It's a different actually.
Okay.
Needy is you being like probably like okay, fine. You want me to spend like a day or two with you, and I'm like, okay, fine. I consider spending a day, and now you want to spend a month.
Oh,
that's like you going, come on, I have a job, and you understand what I'm saying? You get my point.
Okay.
Or you saying something like about you want me to replay your messages every time, 24/7. Come on, I have a job as well too. You should know that I love you, definitely. I know most girls be like show actions and stuff. I understand that. Come on, I'm working at this moment, but you don't mean like you send a message right now and I should just attend to it.
You have things to do.
Yeah, you get my point.
Yeah.
So that's one red flag for me. And then I think a second red flag is when it comes to physical. I think I shouldn't do the physical part actually. Let me just
no. You just started it, so
I shouldn't do that because it doesn't really matter.
You made it look like it matters. So let's just
okay. Another red flag which I shouldn't really put as a point actually. I don't do skinny girls.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't do skinny girls. So yeah,
so that's like a red flag. You don't do skinny girls
for me, because when it comes to I don't know if I can go for film right now. When it comes to me, they don't turn me on.
Oh,
that's just a red flag for me. Skinny girls don't.
I thought men get turned on by everyone.
I don't with skinny girls actually. Sorry, I'm just gonna say it out there. I don't.
Okay.
Next, I don't. And it goes. There's a lot, but let's just stick with these two for now.
No,
before I sell myself out.
Last one.
Before I sell myself
out. You have
a
lot. Last one. Yours is really fun to discuss. Last one.
What else again? I think the social media part is another one again. My red flag. I don't like girls with too intense with social media.
Every lady is too intense with
I understand you like checking your WhatsApp, checking your Snapchat and stuff, but when it becomes like a thing, like you want to involve me to your like TikTok lives, I don't want it.
No, involve you, that's wrong.
But when I mean social media, I mean that's the whole angle I'm getting at. So most girls are like, they want to put their guys on probably in the ring lights.
Also, you don't want to be on the show.
I'm not saying, don't get me wrong. I'm saying like, but invest too much. Like, it feels like you're selling yourself out, like out there, like too much. You're like exposing yourself out there to a lot of things, actually.
Even if they're making money.
Well,
you said it was your red flag.
That's the thing. It's a red flag. Like, the whole social media thing, it's like,
It's
you
just
know,
off for you.
it's just off for me. Fine, you should just do the basic act. Or even the basic, if you think you're gonna like do the other ones, I don't have a problem. But you shouldn't like put our relationship in there. That's a red flag for me. Like big red flag for me. Out there.
I hope your girlfriend is watching this.
Okay. Hope she is.
What character? Okay, if your partner should ever cheat on you, and you get to know, would that end the marriage?
Well, I believe in second chances. When I saw this
Okay.
question, actually, that's why I giggled when you asked me earlier on. Yes, so I believe in second chances. I feel like everyone makes mistakes because
Is that because you will make
no
that?
no not
Okay.
necessarily that actually. I feel like in life generally people do make mistakes. Generally, we all do make mistakes. No
We are
one's-
human.
Yeah, no one is perfect. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I'd want people to try as much as possible. Or let me just talk to myself as much as trying to avoid the temptations
path,
out there.
yeah.
Most definitely, the temptations are out there. But if I get to see my woman cheating on me, or like, you know, I get to like,
Marriage.
I don't get to like just, you know, call it
Quit.
It's not
For
it's
better,
not,
for worse, for you people. Huh?
Yeah, for better, for worse. Meaning,
for
I'm not getting to that angle. But generally, I believe in second chances, like I said. So
Yeah.
if it's happening, I used to tell myself something. If something's happening with my girlfriend and it's wrong, I feel like I have a problem to work onto my own self. So
That's a lot to put on yourself. What if
no,
they're just cheaters?
no. For someone to cheat, there must be something wrong. And
Maybe with
hold on,
them.
and if something is wrong and I'm able to fix it, then I think I have a problem. So I won't blame myself. It's when I've tried to fix and it's not.
Okay,
You understand?
you give it a chance. Like you said, chance.
So like I said, I believe in second chances. So
Yeah.
I don't just be like I just catch her once and then want to just end the whole thing. Like I know I believe in second chances. So I get to give her like, you know, different ask why too, because I'd want to know her responses.
Yeah,
That's one thing
you
about
want to know
marriages
if-
and relationship. Communication.
Communication.
You see,
Yes.
that's the right word. Actually, communication matters. You get to talk. Ask her what's the problem. You know what happened.
You
What did I
see
do
if it
wrong?
was
What's wrong?
planned, if it was- okay.
So what's this? Then you get to like understand. If it's something probably after explanation, if something you think, oh, she can't change, probably from your communication, then fine, you can like do the whole, you know, break off or like, you know, go part together, your separate ways and stuff. But after communication, I think it's something you guys can work on. Fine. There's therapy out there too.
Yes,
Most black people like therapies.
I second
There's
therapy. Any day,
therapy out
anytime.
there actually. So
Let's
people
go
could-
see someone.
Yeah, people could try therapy. It's a good thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It
good
is.
to talk to people. Even you know,
Totally.
get what do you call it? Get solutions. You know, it helps. So
I advise therapy any day.
therapy is a good thing. You should. I don't know if you try therapy
do.
in your own area actually.
I
concerning
do.
your-
I do.
Oh,
I am
that's fine.
at the moment. So
That's fine. So I'm gonna jump. What's a random fun fact about you? Aside you making, you know,
Candles.
romantic candles.
Oh, I read. I like books
Okay.
and coffee.
You like
and
coffee?
wine.
Wow. Tell you baller.
That's all, I think. A cat. I lost my cat yesterday.
Oh my, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you have 9 lives. What happened?
I wish they did. She gave birth a few weeks ago, and I think she got poisoned outside.
So
She has not eaten for 4 days, and it's been a whole struggle before she went out.
So you're a new
Yeah.
caretaker now since she's gone.
Yeah.
Wow.
The week it's in.
Okay.
I'm
Are we-
still mourning, but
Wow. Sorry for your loss. It's not impressive, but
Thank
you know, sorry for your loss though. Okay, so you like reading? You like to drink wine? You like
coffee.
you love cats? What else?
coffee.
Coffee. Oh yeah, actually you mentioned that. Coffee. That's good.
I think that's my wheelhouse, really. I dance salsa on Saturdays, which I love. I love salsa, yes.
But you don't speak Spanish.
No,
Do
I
you,
wish.
Do you any Spanish words?
I
though?
know. Okay, unless Unicus, that's my name. The one.
Oh, okay.
That's the meaning of my name in Spanish.
Unicus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unicus.
Oh, nice. That's good.
That's the only thing I know. Do you read?
I do read. I used to read. I remember Big Down. I think I was a fan of. I don't know if you know of the writer James Hadley Chase.
No.
Okay, I used to like his books and also Dan Brown.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you watched have you read The Digital Fortress?
No. I think the last book I read with Dan Brown was The Lost Symbols.
Oh, you need
After
to.
Da
Yeah,
Vinci
I've heard-
Code and then
yes, the Da
Angels and
Vinci.
Demons. Yeah, sure. So I just
Oh,
ended things there.
You need to get Digital Fortress.
Okay, I'll try that. But I don't think really is an option right now because the kind of work I do,
Well,
I barely
okay,
even
the
have time for
time.
myself.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
You could try audiobooks, though.
No, I prefer hard copies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a fan of hard copies. I don't
Okay.
really like the e copies as well. I like the hard copies. It's good. You get to like flip pages,
Same here. I buy books all the time.
Reminds
So
you.
I understand.
So I read. I like to dance, but just within myself. Not the whole salsa. I don't.
I
do
dance only salsa anyways.
Okay,
I can't
I
dance
like
a
to
fool for
dance,
my
but just
life.
in there.
Okay.
I just dance, enjoy myself. It's a means of like exercise for me too as well. So just
Okay.
dance. I used to play rugby, but stopped for a while though, health reasons. To play rugby.
I don't know anything about sports. So.
Rugby is like
I know what.
Okay, fine.
I just don't know anything
Okay,
about it.
let's play. I play video games too.
Oh.
It's better. I prefer staying indoors. It avoids temptations as well. Just stay indoors.
Oh, you get tempted a lot, huh?
Who me? Who doesn't? Come on, this era.
A lot?
Yes, who doesn't? This era, who doesn't?
Yeah, because everybody's
have you been out there lately? You tried visiting Accra for a while ago.
Everybody is fine. Like,
Yeah.
like you come out as like, where are these hot girls, hot boys from?
Especially during summer.
Yeah. Oh, the
so-
bodies and everything. Body, yaddy, yaddy.
Yeah, so I love to play video games. I love to hang out with friends, just relax, just have fun things about me. So I like to cause trouble too. When I mean cause trouble in a good way, not the bad way, just make.
Is that Good Trouble?
Yeah, there is.
There's a movie titled Good Trouble. Have you?
I haven't watched it, but it's fine. I haven't seen it though, but I can imagine. Let me guess, Nollywood, right?
Yes,
I thought as much, most definitely.
Definitely.
Anyway, so those are like the few things. Yeah, I love wine as well.
Okay, that's
I like
good.
I like to drink wine. So
Red, rosé, white.
I think red. It depends on the occasion. Sometimes
Right,
I do
same
sweet.
here.
Sometimes I just do the sour one. So it depends on how I feel the day. So
Yeah.
I could just pop a bottle and then.
Wine is good for the heart.
No, don't say that. You should really read well.
My doctors would actually
No.
come for me if they see this.
People keep saying that I keep taking
But
wine and
that's
stuff.
what
but
makes
it's not.
it feel better to take wine.
No, it's
you have
not.
to tell yourself that
But it's not.
they
Yeah.
said it's
No,
good for the
health-wise,
heart.
it's not.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know, but
A glass of wine is
please,
fine,
wine-
but don't tell me it's good for
wine
the
is
heart.
good for the heart.
No, it's not.
Wine.
It's not. It's
Okay.
not.
Would you marry a single mother?
To be honest, if you ask me this question right now, I would say yes.
Oh, okay.
I'd say yes, but it could be maybe. Oh, yes, because I've gone out with a single mother before.
Oh.
It wasn't bad. To be honest, it wasn't bad. The kid loved the we're good. It's good. I've tried it before. It's no big deal about. But the thing is, sometimes it depends on where you find yourself. In my own situation, it was good because at least the kid was in love. Like he definitely adored me and stuff like that. But in another instance, what if probably the
didn't
kid
like you.
doesn't like it's his problem because when you put in the single mother in the position to choose between you and the kid, and no matter what, she would go for a kid. No matter how, this is bond they have.
Yeah,
you understand?
They've been together.
So, like I said, I've tried it before, so I can't. Why not? If it's
I was supposed to ask you why you'd be with them, but you just explained it.
I just did that. But how about you? Would you consider that?
Single father.
Like, yeah.
Oh yes, I do. I love kids.
No. Okay. Well, that's just it.
I think-
fine. Just the kids.
Yeah,
okay.
I love kids. I don't mind.
Okay.
I'd marry or be with. I haven't dated someone with a kid before though,
Okay.
but I don't think I'd mind.
Okay. Okay. I like this. I just feel this is true honesty, though. You know.
Yeah, I don't mind.
How
How would you solve your misunderstandings with your partner? Is that
it still boils down to communication again.
Yeah, I feel like it depends- and it depends on the person.
That's one. I remember when I started going out, the first thing I think the first relationship I ever had them, I think part of the reason she told me was one of her reasons when it comes to misunderstanding is we should try and make sure possible not to sleep on it.
okay?
Whenever we have
I
a
think I've
fight,
been
or
with
whenever we have
someone
a fight, or we have a big issue or misunderstanding, we should always make sure we end it there, trash it down before we go to bed, and start up a new day in the morning. Because you know how these things work. You keep one misunderstanding for and it leads to malice. It starts growing into grudges, and then there's
it
this hate.
develops hate and-
It starts growing. You know how this whole. So basically, I think misunderstanding. I think with that aspect, I think it's just more about just communication one, and also trying to communication is key. It's really key. I still have a problem with communication, but I think I still have a problem with communication. But
Yeah.
I learn every day. I try,
But
like
do
I said,
you meet people who don't want to communicate? Have you dated people who were in the space where they don't
Well-
communicate their feelings at all?
well, most of the people I've actually gone out with to communicate, they respond to communication real good.
Okay.
Like I said, the whole thing still boils down to me. I think I'm the one that have the communication problem.
Oh, you
But-
have the problem.
Yes,
I
but
didn't
I'm,
get
when
that
I mean me, not like in a bad way, especially in the text way.
Yeah, you
Most
mentioned
of my
earlier.
relationship, I've noticed they complain. Probably you don't respond quickly, something like that, and it's key in communication because I'm not saying I'm not saying I put about the whole needy part, but if you have a partner and you guys are like talking,
Yeah.
you should always give like reasons. Probably, oh sorry, babe, I can't talk right now. Maybe I'll hit you up later. But sometimes with me, I could just be like, I'll talk to her later, and before you know,
You forget.
you forget,
Yes.
and then probably when you're calling back again, probably later, and you even like tell her why you couldn't talk to her, and you know how the female mind goes. Actually,
Oh, yeah.
it goes all around like the globe actually.
overthinking,
So
overthinking.
basically that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
So you get to like what do you call it? Communicate. So in that aspect, when it comes to you get to like put her like at brace actually. Let her know that I'm doing this. I'll hit you up later. Or I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Let me hit you up back. This is happening. Then so with this, you're communicating well with the person. She understands. Oh, okay, he can't talk to me right now. Maybe later on when he's free. And then you get to understand. You get the whole point. So that's just it.
Okay. Are Christians allowed to marry two wives?
Well,
If yes, would you have two?
before I answer that, my one of my fears in life, I don't know if it's part of the questions I'm supposed to ask today, but one of my fears in life is actually divorce.
No.
Yes, I don't think I'd want to meet someone today and then get married to the person, and then next day I'm thinking about like leaving the person. I'm not doing it again. Like you said, it's for better for worse. We stay there.
That's where the second
let me speak
chance
PG. We
is.
dying there. We kill ourselves inside there. And so
It's
I
a
think
done
so.
deal.
When it comes to marrying the second person, I don't think if in the case in the future divorce happens and I yet to like leave my partner or something, which I don't think I'd want to, but definitely I think that's an option for going for a second person, but not staying together. Probably leaving the other person for the next person.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think Christians are allowed, even though right now with the whole new system happening, people are doing things,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to mention names, but I know right now on the internet, you know what I'm talking about. People marrying, and stuff like that. So it happens. They're all Christians. So who am I to judge? Depends on what they want and what they want to do. But with me, in my own, I think I don't think it's allowed for me. Like me myself, I don't think I'm allowed to. I'm not thinking I'm allowed to get married to second wife. So from the name, I knew you're Muslim, right?
Ahadat, yes.
Yeah, cool, most definitely. So are you open to being a second wife?
No, I don't think so.
Why?
I may be toxic. I'm not saying I am. I haven't really shown signs of being toxic, but there are some things I think about sometimes that are very unhealthy.
Like,
No.
come on. You said honesty, remember? When
This is bad.
when I say
Okay, so let me just finish before I give you an example.
Okay.
So I could love a man, but I don't think I can love a man enough to want to be second. I'd rather love myself, and I know this is bullshit to a lot of people, but I'd rather stay on myself because I don't think I will be able. I don't think I'm prone, like equipped. I don't think I'm made to love a man enough to be second.
Oh, wait, if I get it correctly, so you prefer being the first wife, but
I-
I made second wife?
Okay, no.
No, because that's what you're saying
kind of
right now.
what
Hold on.
it-
So
but I could think
prefer
about
being
the first wife, yes.
You prefer being the first
I
wife,
could
and I
think
like
because
him
I
like
like control. So maybe if you want us to talk about being first, and I feel like if I marry someone, usually that's what the men do. They make it look like, oh, I don't want to have a second wife. I have friends, I have sisters, I have aunties. I don't want to have a second wife. And then you marry them. And before you see, there's a second wife coming in. And the choice is you either be a divorced lady or you just stay and the second wife comes. Because when you are married to him, I think Muslims, and he decides to bring a second wife, there's really nothing you can do about it. That's just the two options. You stay and take that first wife position and let the second one come in, or you decide to leave. So I feel like if it's first wife, maybe I'll think about it. Because I like to be in control.
Okay.
Which means automatically I have control over her. and possibly the man, because I will drag you emotionally before you even have the second wife come in.
But you sure that's advisable? Dragging my advice, like
That's what I said. I'm toxic. That's where the toxic part comes from.
Wow.
I'm because I'm sure I won't just let it be like, oh, I want to marry a second wife. I'm just like, okay, you know what? Congrats. I think that there will be a lot of things that would have to go on, and that means that it's gonna stress him. He will be exhausted, and that is where me being toxic comes in.
So is this you why saying you're toxic and you don't like toxic?
I didn't say I was toxic. I said I could be.
You could be.
This is something I like to control. I have control over.
Okay.
Like, I think about maybe someone does something to me. I'm dating someone, and it's like I have this feeling to pay them back or do something. And I sit down in my head. That's what I say. I sit down in my head. I'm like, you know what? This is crazy, and you know it's crazy. So don't do it. These are the kind of conversations I have in my head. I think about something and I know it's outrageous. So I have to tell myself, this is outrageous, even for you. Relax. That's what I said. I don't like people who are toxic and they don't know they are toxic. Like, I have friends, they do things. I'm like, you know, this is toxic. Like, nah, I'm like, you have to know that what you are doing, normal human beings don't do that. But you have decided to do it anyways. Do it. I don't mind you being toxic, but you have to be self-aware to know.
Okay.
Yeah, so second wife, no.
That's an option, but first wife,
maybe.
good to go.
First wife is like 40% chance over 100. Yeah.
40% chances of being first wife, to be in
First
control,
wife,
and also in
yes.
control.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's nice.
But second, nothing.
Okay, as the first wife talking right now, what do you look out for in your man? Let me get
Oh
it. As the first wife, so what do you look out for that? You know, the first. You know,
I don't have a spec.
that's what all you say. You don't have it, but later on, you have specs later on.
Well, we all say that, yeah.
Yes, everyone like, you know, most generally, I think 90% of girls right there, like, I don't have a spec.
Really,
Yes,
I really don't.
Okay.
I take long before. I haven't been in a relationship for like a year,
Okay.
or more, so I take long to get into a relationship. And the reason why I'm usually single has no explanations. Like, why are you single? I'm just like, I don't know. It's not about meeting. It's not like I haven't met nice people. I have, but I'm still single. Here I am. So I can't just meet. I'm not at liberty to just say, oh, this is what I like. I like fair. I like dark. No, because he could come in dark and have no personalities of what I would want, or I wouldn't even like him, and he comes in that skin tone. Does that mean that I'm just supposed to compromise and just stick with it? No. So I let it come, and however, if it flows, if there's a connection, if there's an energy between us that feels right, yeah, I just let it go. I'm into the feeling kind of thing, you know.
Okay, let's take your feelings out of the equation right now. If you're supposed to like, just speak, you know, specs and like, you know,
I don't mind. I can date a short
just,
guy. I can date a tall guy. I can date a thick guy. I can date a slim guy. I can date a fair guy. I can date a dark guy.
How about down there?
Oh, like size?
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a...
You know the one?
I don't really come true sizes. Okay. I have different steps I take to come. So I don't think I mind in size.
Oh, okay. How about financially? Okay.
So this is the thing. This is one of the reasons I've been taking care of myself for a while. I'm into acting too.
Okay.
Yes, I've done TV presenting for a few weeks. That didn't really work out well, but I've been into the media section. So I work sometimes, and I'm able to cater for myself. Honestly, I'm able to do well for myself. So if he's coming, I just think he should be able to take care of himself. And that might be okay for me. Of course, if he's rich, and I don't look, because I've been with this guy who was rich and I never spent his money.
Okay.
So I don't think it's even, people can have the money and then when you're with them, they won't even give it to you. But you could be with someone who is also trying like you, and maybe you guys share things together. That works for me. So finances, I don't mind. I've dated, I wouldn't say poor, but I've dated really normal guys. I've been with normal guys, and it was okay for me.
So in conclusion, you don't have a spec.
Yeah.
Anything is good for you.
Not anything is good for me. When I have a feeling that it's right, the feeling has to be there.
It's feelings.
Yes,
Wow.
it's feelings. I love I don't know if I mentioned I love music.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I do. I love music.
What's the kind of song?
And I love music that make me feel things, which means that it could be lyrics, it could be the sound, the beat, it could be classicals, it could be just piano, it could be just a guitar playing. It should just let me feel something.
Have you heard the new Doja Cat song?
Which one is that?
Doja Cat.
The one she's a devil.
Yeah.
No, I haven't given it time yet.
Oh, okay.
No.
If you like me, you should try it.
I will.
Okay.
And Cardi B's Bongos. I haven't given that time.
Okay,
either.
you should. I don't think I've done songs in a while again. Really, like, man, I work in the farm. Come on.
Okay.
Like, I do love like field work. So
maybe you should get a Bluetooth.
Oh, I do. Every time I do. Like, I
Okay.
do. Like, I do import that shit. So I do. But it's just the time.
Okay.
Because as much as you get home, you're so tired.
Yeah, you could do that whilst working.
While I have AirPods and stuff.
Oh,
I could
okay, okay,
but
okay.
still, you don't get to feel the music that way.
Yeah, you sometimes you just have to give it
relaxed.
time.
Like you said, see, when you were like describing the music thing, you're all like you're all emotional.
Yeah.
Like,
You burn
tell
a
from your face.
candle. You just sit on your yoga mat and just
Charlie,
let it sink in.
you're not a mechanic at all. You seriously, you're really a baller. Because
I try. I'm a very big loner, so I
you're
have
really a baller
to.
because for you to like describe this whole thing like this, like with the wine earlier with the wine, now yoga mat.
I'm a loner, so I have to find things to make me happy when I'm in.
So I've heard all your like the whole like even though without
I don't
the
have a
spec,
spec.
you don't have a spec, yeah, like
Yeah.
you said. But I've heard the whole But what's that one thing you think Not red flag, but like one thing where he just gives you that.
Usually
gives you
it's the
check
response
sign.
I get from when I tell them that I've dealt with mental illnesses before, or I am dealing with mental illnesses before.
You're dealing with mental illnesses.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's usually the response I get from them, because I get that a lot of people have decided to lie to themselves that this thing doesn't exist.
Okay.
So so they don't want to educate themselves on what it really is, because in their minds it's just you can just get up and do something, or you can just tell your mind don't do this. So they've decided I don't want to know what it is because I know it's not real. But there are a few people that I've met, and you talk about mental, not even mine, maybe people's mental problems, that a conversation comes in, and then the kind of response you get from them, the fact that some of them don't know what they really are, but you see that they're always eager to learn or understand your point of view, even though they have no idea what it feels like probably to hear voices in their heads. They'll be like, how's it like? How does it feel? What do you do? The questions you get, the response you get from telling someone your biggest weakness,
Okay.
also makes me feel like, yeah, I might like him.
But earlier on, from your response right now, earlier you mentioned about people being corny. What about if it's corny that person?
No. That thing is really, because if you don't know about it, you don't know about it.
No, people can actually go miles.
And pretend they don't know about it.
No, don't get me wrong. I'm talking about like pretending, just like make you feel comfortable.
No. You can. Some of them you can just tell, like they're just trying too much.
But see, that's the same thing I said when the girl meets a person. I said it earlier on. You could tell if it's in.
Oh no!
I said
you
that earlier.
really can't. But
I said that, but right now, at this point right now, you said you can tell.
Because when someone doesn't believe in something, like when they don't believe in it from their heart, you can tell that. Nah, this guy is just trying to you. What did I just say that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine,
Sometimes the response you get from someone, because and I love this men that you just meet. It's not just men, people. You're on a table and you talk. There was this time I was having like serious anxiety in the midst of people, and I was trying to excuse myself, and I was fidgety, like all shaking. I was like, I gotta go. I'm really having intense anxiety. And someone just stood there and said, anxiety is not real in Ghana.
No, it's just about depression.
You've decided that it's real somewhere else, but it's not real here. That's so offensive. But then I respected him so much that because he didn't even try to pretend like he understands what you are about to go through or what you are in right now. So I like people who are like that. Like they just let you know I'm an ass and you just take it.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can't really tell people, human beings. You can't tell. They have so many, and like I said, it's just one of the things. It's not like you just say it and I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna date you. If that's the case, I would have been dating. But it's one of the things. I feel like you are right for me, and you have right response for me.
The right response for you, like on the
Yes.
first date, actually, like on the first meeting.
No. It could take time. I'm one of those people.
Wow. When you
I'm
mean take time, like
sorry.
how long? No, let us know for how long. Let us know. Like,
I really don't know. For maybe 2 months.
so you don't believe in love at first sight? No, you don't do that shit. Just
No.
Oh, okay. You sure?
No, I think I need to get to know you. Okay.
You get to know the person, but still just having like, a bit like crush and then, feelings and stuff, in the mix.
But I think that's okay. I could say like at first sight. Not love.
But the right word is love, actually. To what extent would you just go for love? Right? To what extent? I know I could take out one for you, your toxic part, but other extents you go for love, actually.
I'm really trying to think about it.
So you take your time, though. We have time, don't worry.
So I won't go over the board where it puts me in trouble for someone.
Okay.
If I have to get in trouble for you.
So you can't get in trouble for somebody? Wow, okay.
That's why I said I can't love someone enough to want to be second. So it's like I might be selfish a bit. So if I have to be in trouble to prove that,
and that's
this
not
is
love, then. Seriously, to be honest, I'm being honest. That's not love.
Okay,
then.
so like you'd go to jail
for someone I really love. I think I'm actually like in love, like madly in love with the person. Why not? I could do that.
Oh my god, no, I won't.
I'm being honest. I can actually do that. Seriously,
That's just weird.
See, with me, I don't know. Like I think the way I'm tuned, growing up, like from a child, if it's something I don't. That word trust is something I don't joke on.
I'll do that for my mother, but
if you can do that, but someone you really love to come on.
Apart from that,
So right now, if it comes to that whole thing, memes we see out there, you put in spot between your mom and your guy to save someone you really love. Who'd you say first?
Oh, my mother.
I didn't hear you say anything seriously. Because at this point right now,
my mother. May he drown, my mother. I'm so sorry.
May he drown?
But my mother, I'm pulling my mother out fast. Even if she has just one day to live. And he has, my mother.
So that means, are you trying to say you don't love fully?
Not more than I love my mother. No,
I mean love. When I mean like when you go into love, you don't love like 100. You just go like 50% and say the other 50. Or you go like 30 then 70 to your mother or something like that.
Yeah, it's always with my mother, but I'm willing to share, but not more than I have for my mom.
Wow, I'm the kind of overboard.
I have a very strong connection with her. So
are you only child?
No, I'm the firstborn though.
Okay.
We are 3. But I have a very strong connection with her. I'm able to tell her almost everything. We talk about the funniest things, the most unnecessary things. I called her this morning. I told her my cat was there. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. How are you doing?" Like, she was truly concerned. And my mom. It will be very impossible, but it could happen. You never know. But I don't think there's ever a day I can love anyone more than I love my mom. Nah, there's not a day.
There's something you skipped to answer actually in terms of misunderstanding earlier, and I forgot because I said my body in terms of how you deal misunderstanding with your partner.
Communication.
Just like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's talk about it. If it's cheating, if it's just don't assault me, don't hit me, don't abuse me, basically. But if it's anything else, we can talk about it.
So how do you handle cheating?
We can talk about it. I don't think I've been with someone who has really cheated unless I haven't found out, they're cheating on me. I haven't had that.
This
I'm
hard.
probably a good liars, I guess.
Wow. Okay.
I guess.
That's a
I
good
don't.
one.
I would like to give them the benefit of the doubt that they were honest, but I haven't really caught someone cheating on me.
Are you sure? Because this is like you asking the same question. Are you sure?
No, I haven't.
Second chances, because it looks like it's taking
Yeah, I could.
my whole line as well too.
I could. Communication works. Let's talk about it. Why did you do it? Do you intend to do it again? Do you like him more than you like me?
So if you say you intend to do it again, what happens?
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. You can't intend to do it again. You have to work to try not to do it again. And that works for me. But here's the thing too. I think now people talk about open relationships.
Okay.
I've not started that yet. But you never know.
You considering
So
it?
you these are things, maybe it could give you more ease. Because I think about it sometimes. You talk about, oh, we're about to date, but we can have escapades outside, and I let you know when it's done. People are okay with it. I know people who are okay with it. So you talk about it. So even if they are cheating, even if they are with someone else, you know how to protect yourself, maybe even from sexually transmitted diseases and everything.
Okay.
I think that open relationship thing helps a lot of people to have a stable mind. Oh, this is the person, this is the thing, this is and how unserious it is, so you don't have to worry. So maybe I don't know. I could be open to it one day.
Okay.
One day.
First wife. Another one again.
I've thrown another one.
Wait, hold on.
again,
Another
huh?
one again. I'm going to give you another one again. What's your take on expensive marriages?
What?
Expensive marriages.
Oh no, it's a waste of
You
time.
prefer the simple marriage or the expensive
I prefer
marriages?
simple. Let's take our money and travel, please.
For
The honey.
the marriage money,
Yeah, let's use it to travel.
we like to travel as well. So you didn't add that to your contract.
Because I haven't really started.
You could
I
try
haven't
Ghana for
gone-
starters.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do that maybe before
People
the year
keep
ends.
saying travel, but just try.
Yeah,
within
that's
your-
what.
uh-huh.
No, that's what I haven't really traveled around Ghana that much.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's something I have put in my tiny budget now. So I'm working on going to visiting places in Ghana. But I would love to be a travel person. Yes.
Okay.
So I'd prefer we travel out than do a big wedding. Honestly, any day, anytime. Let's just simple dress, simple dress, simple shoes.
That is simple dress.
Few
That is
people-
female simple dress is something else. So
Like
you tell, 'cause
I'm a
I've seen-
Muslim.
Okay.
So
okay.
people change like 10, 15 times. And it's beautiful. You see the dresses, they are all gorgeous. Like, they are beautiful. But I want one. It's really funny. I say this and people are like, that's just not going to work. But if I do decide to marry, I think one dress is enough for me. That's if it's going to be a Muslim wedding. One dress or two is enough for me. And two, because maybe I can't wear the whole thing like from morning to evening.
Okay.
And that party thing where they play music, it's a lot. It's going to make me so anxious. So even not just for the waste of the money, but for my mental state, I don't think I'd prefer a big wedding. It will be too much for me to handle. So when I say one simple dress, I really, truly mean one simple dress.
Okay. And there's this question I wanted to ask you too. You said you're the first, right?
Yes.
Your junior ones. In case you had to advise them on relationship, what would be like, especially love particularly? Do you think it's something you want to talk to them about, or just leave them to
Yeah, I'd like them to
make their own mistakes
make
and
their own
stuff?
mistakes, yes.
What come on,
Because
the other one? What do you expect? How do you want to do
here's
that?
the thing. Human beings will not listen until they've been hurt. If you don't feel the pain of being hurt, nobody can ever prepare you for it. I don't know if you know that. Like,
Okay.
no one can sit you to prepare you for your first biggest heartbreak. No. You will, even if they tell you how bad it is, when it hits you, you realize it's even 10 times worse than what they said it was going to be. And when you are in love, you won't listen. Here's the thing: until you are not in love, or until you feel pain, you won't listen. So you have to live your own experiences. Like, you have to create your own experiences and your own advices and everything.
It's beautiful.
Oh, let them
But
live.
I don't support it though. But it's
I'm
beautiful
sure
for
you
though,
don't,
but
because the way.
it's beautiful. But
Oh, so you'd like to advise yours? I mean,
No, no,
what
no.
would you
No,
tell them?
no, advice, yes, but not. I could limit some of the details, not everything, but at least
What would
just
you
in
tell
case.
them? Okay, so I'm
I'm
like
just
your
saying.
little
I'm just
sister.
saying.
What?
Like you said, love is a beautiful thing. You want them to like experience their own
Yeah, they
triangle,
have to
their own triangle.
experience beauty
I understand.
to understand
But
pain.
like, I think if it's with me, what I think about the advice part is the fact that probably in case it's going to lead them to like you never can tell anything could happen. It could lead to this. It could lead to that. It could lead to. I'm just like anything can happen. We never can tell. You never can tell what's going to happen. Maybe health wise, it could be like probably like death or anything. But I think you just train a little bit of comment to them, like just a little bit of advice. Even though they won't listen, but at least just something that's maybe like a serve like a tour guide for them, basically a part. If you ask me, that's what I think.
Yeah, I get it. I do, but I
so-
prefer they should live. They should do their own thing. They should take their own hurt and maybe handling it. Yeah, maybe I could step in and help. But up until someone is not in love again, I'm sure you've met people who are in love and they don't take any advice. Like
Well, like you said, when love happens,
exactly. So
I get you, but still, it still have to. I feel like
to
still,
a point you become the
it's
bad
better,
person.
It's better. It's would you want to be blamed like for not saying anything?
I don't think
It's better. It's better.
they
It's
have
better.
the
no,
right
it's better.
to blame.
No, it's possible. It's better like you saying I told you so, and the person be like you never told me. It's a two-way thing. You understand? So if you ask me, but I like the person be like, oh okay, and she told me. Then she's saying, oh, you never brought it up.
No, when
But at
it
this
comes
point,
to
like, you
love,
get to blame
no.
yourself
Maybe
too.
school courses, what they should do about. But love, I think I'd let them do their own thing. I still stand on that. I'd let them do their own thing. Okay, so would you stay with somebody who is defaced? Like maybe they lose their beauty, they get burns, scars,
To be honest,
surgery.
to be honest, I don't know. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, I love
Because
that.
I've gone out with someone that has actually has scars.
Okay.
If and I didn't have a problem, you know. So I don't know, like when it comes to them unbearable scars, but like beauty, let's just use beauty generally. You know, some of these scars could be hidden, but like the beauty generally, I don't know. Because with the way I love right now, I tell people.
This way you love. I need to find your girlfriends and find out.
Oh no,
how
no,
you-
no, no. I mean, I'm not saying generally like growing up. Aside even relationships, like love generally, the way I love. Like I go 100 when it comes to love. When it comes to friends, when it comes to family, like I just go 100.
Do your friends and family know that?
Yeah, I just go 100. When I love you, I love you. I don't go like trying to snitch on you or like doing that. When I love you, I love you. Be it friend, be it family. I go 100. And that's why I say when it comes to that whole love thing, I put in the trust vibe in it again.
Okay.
I make sure like I trust you. I can go like 100 for you.
No matter
Yeah.
what.
This same question, I asked one of my friend one time, like I telling him so in case he's supposed to like come and like, lie for me or something. He said no. About the whole like, going to prison for somebody. But it's something like if I
You
really-
would do.
It's something I can do actually. Like I have this code, this bond code actually, I'm not saying I'm not caught, but like I could go 100 for you too. But the question right now is, can you do the same for me? You get the point. So let me go back to when it comes to the beauty. But I don't think I would leave the person because when I love. So I think when I love somebody and then there's probably a little bit of deformity, I don't think that should make me stop loving the person.
Yeah, like even what if they get paralyzed and you can't have
because even as we grow older, we lose beauty.
Oh yeah.
We lose beauty. People grow older, they lose beauty. People grow older, a lot of like complications happen. So it shouldn't be because of that, and I should just hurry up and just get out of there. No.
Okay.
So
You're sticking to the for better for worse thing.
actually, who doesn't now? Actually, me, I have the idea of the old loves, not the recent one. We're
You
having
don't
right
want
now.
our TikTok
no,
loves.
No, this TikTok love, yeah, it's still brand new, still fresh out of the closet. So it was a good time. It was nice to meet you again. And
Pleasure,
then,
Mr. No, you said you don't like the
I don't
Mr.
like the whole
Okay,
Mr. thing.
Chinedu.
Seriously,
Hello.
Chinedu is fine. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But do you have any other name aside, Just?
Do I?
Do you have any other name again?
No.
Just that. Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
It was a great time with you though.
Yeah, nice to meet you.